Hey guys, it's Mike and Jake from the What Even Is This Movie podcast, and today we're breaking down the new Star Wars The Force Awakens trailer, the last trailer that's going to be released before the film hits theaters on December 18th.
With potential spoiler alert.
Here we go. Let's break it down. Alright, so it opens with a hooded figure, which is actually an Ewok. They're bringing Ewoks back.
But this is a special Ewok, I bet, because this is a tall Ewok.
I think this was an Ewok bred with Chewbacca.
Which is, I mean, clearly they alluded in Return of the Jedi that Chewbacca and the Ewoks had a thing. And this is
the product of their relationship.
It's a monster. It's horrific. And it's been wearing this, yes.
It shows it scavenging throughout what looks like maybe an old ship or old facility. And we know that Ewoks are scavengers, so they're going to find anything they can. And
most likely there are nuts and berries in that ship.
The one thing they really want to focus on in this new trilogy is the intergalactic transportation system, where you have these goods and services going from, say, Tatooine to Dagobah.
That's a rocket. This is a flashback. This is a young Princess Leia.
This is before the original trilogy.
Exactly, yes.
This is before
there's probably going to be a swerve. This might actually be a prequel that takes place between Episode 3 and 4.
Yes.
There's a very good chance that that's where they're trying to go with this movie.
Now, here we have stormtroopers that are all aligned perfectly in line. It's actually lunchtime.
What if the Ewok was scavenging the nuts and berries and these guys were supposed to eat them? And now they're really mad because they're like, wow, that Ewok took all of our nuts and berries, and now what are we going to eat? And that starts a whole, war.
Yeah, that brings a war back. And there we have Finn. Finn actually, if you watch in the other trailers, he has asthma. He's always breathing very heavily. So that's a new element. His stormtrooper outfit is kind of like Vader's outfit, where, Vader, it helps Vader breathe like an iron lung. So when he takes this stormtrooper outfit off, He's at very high risk for an asthma attack. Yes. And here we have some rockets. And there's Finn. He's out of breath. He just got out of a rocket about, I would say, maybe 5 seconds before this scene was shot. He's already out of breath.
I'm assuming that his rocket landed in Nevada, but judging by the...
Well, they were actually talking about bringing Earth into the franchise at some point in time.
I'd heard that rumor that they were going to bring Earth into it.
Kylo Ren is in front of a futuristic microwave here.
Having a nuts and berries Hot Pocket.
And he accidentally put the foil in the microwave, and you can see the little explosion right there, that red line.
It burnt his food.
Here in the next scene, we see that it wasn't a Hot Pocket. He accidentally microwaved Darth Vader's helmet.
He's not even mad at anybody except for himself. He's like, I messed up. I microwaved Darth Vader's helmet.
Now you can see the glare of the microwave in his helmet, which actually...
The helmet protects him from microwaves.
He's very obsessed with the new technology.
Well, yeah, this was a long time ago, and microwaves weren't as good as they are now. And that guy is not protected from the microwaves, and look how it's affecting him.
So here we have some more rockets. A rocket chase.
That is a young Princess Leia, and that over there, that's the young Luke Skywalker.
No, that's Finn, Jake.
I thought it was young Luke Skywalker. They're identical.
They do look very similar.
That's probably Luke's son.
They're very similar in their looks. We get our first look at old Ben Kenobi, who's coming back to the franchise. Very old now.
Very old Ben Kenobi.
Now, here's some more rockets.
So, at some point in time, when Kylo Ren, he was trying to microwave, and it went totally awry, as you saw earlier during the big explosion scene.
Well, that's why all those bodies are...
That's why there's bodies everywhere. And Kylo Ren is upset, and he's trying to repent for his sins. So he's turning to Jesus Christ. And you'll see, looking at his lightsaber, it's clearly in the shape of a crucifix.
Also, if you look to the right of the screen, to Kylo Ren's left, you see a faded figure holding a large, what looks to be lightsaber or some sort of staff. That's actually the crossbred child of Jar Jar Binks and General Grievous. It looks like Kylo Ren and some Gungans. The Gungans are back. More rockets.
Some rockets flying over some water.
All right, there's your little shot of the stormtroopers invading the land for nuts and berries.
This right here, I think this is Japan. More rockets.
More rockets. And then we have the rockets are landed, and there's Finn.
Some exploding rockets. More exploding rockets.
They have this red droid that's walking by. That actually is the love child of Darth Vader and General Grievous. And then a rocket lands. And right there, Captain Phasma. You know who Captain Phasma is?
Who's Captain Phasma?
He's actually the love child of a stormtrooper in General Grievous.
There's this crucifix sword.
And right here, this is the big scene. They see someone that is... Obviously, it looks like someone has passed away.
Yeah, off to her side over there, you can see there's clearly a corpse.
That's Darth Vader. Darth Vader dies in this film.
This is
he didn't die in the original.
So he survived not having the mask on and then being burnt.
Yes.
Microwaved, if you will.
And he walked around... For most of this movie, he's going to be walking around without his mask.
Oh, okay, good.
Because, spoiler alert, guess who microwaved it? Kylo Ren, the microwave.
What a jerk.
Yeah. So Darth Vader, after his mask was microwaved and his helmet, it was all just melted. So he had to go the rest of the film without his mask, which this is where he passes away.
There's the big Ewok, Chewie.
Well, the big Ewok, Chewie, Finn, and Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi, yeah.
And they're actually getting ready to do the Macarena.
As you can see, Finn has no sense of rhythm. There's a guy in a rocket. More rockets. Lots of rockets in this video.
These are rockets.
This trailer.
Now, the stormtroopers, this is where they land in Japan. And they actually
this is
rush
D-Day,
out. Yeah.
D-Day version 2.0.
And, I mean, they're rushing out of that rocket as fast as they can because they know it's plentiful in Japan of nuts and berries. Here's Kylo Ren just kind of taking a selfie.
There you'll see an older version of Leia. I'm not sure why she's hugging Ben Kenobi. I'm assuming that's because he's her only hope for happiness. They're going to have a love child.
Yes. It needs another love child. And then here we have Luke Skywalker. Oh, no, that's Finn. You are right. They
I told
do
you,
look really similar.
he's got Luke's old lightsaber.
They're actually having a battle in mid-November off of 131 in northern Michigan in the woods. Which, I mean, that's pretty cool.
And then we've got a title.
Yep, and the movie's it's actually called Star Wars. Force Awakens. Star Wars, The Force Awakens.
So Star Wars. Remember that name. December 18th. Remember that date.
Overall, I don't think this film's going to be received very well. It's probably not going to make much money at the box office.
No, but I mean, it looks like it'll be a nice little indie film that, it'll have its little cult following, for sure. I mean, but for the most part, it's, I'll give it like a 3 out of 5. It looks okay.
Oh, hey there! Thanks for watching our video.
If you like what you just watched, we have a whole lot more where that came from.
Or just watch the same video on repeat over and over and over again. We get the views either way.
Or if you want to go listen to our podcast, click the link next to us or in the description, or just type it in if you're not lazy, whateven.podbean.com.